Hi everyone. Okay, so here's the deal. I tried to go live twice on my Facebook page and I couldn't figure out how to end the recording. So therefore, I'm doing this video not live because I don't know what I'm doing apparently. I only went live one other time and it was on my personal Facebook page. And that was just mostly guesswork, and apparently they've changed stuff, or the page itself is different from like your personal page where you can add friends and everything. Anyway, I started the video not really having anything to talk about, which is why I wanted to go live in the first place, because I didn't really have a topic for this week. And I thought I would let you guys ask questions and whatever, and that could be this week's video. I thought it would be fun to connect with you guys. Anyway, that being said, something happened to me this week that I do want to talk about actually. I was hanging out with my dad's sisters the other day because they went with me for me to meet the unknown person, aka my uncle. And my aunt said something about she didn't know how I cleaned things. Or she didn't think I knew how to clean very well or something. I don't remember the exact wording. And that got me thinking, why do sighted people just assume that blind people don't know how to clean? Is it because we don't have eyesight? I mean, do you think that your eyesight is so connected that if you lost it, you wouldn't know how to clean? Which is partially true if you've just lost your sight. But if you're like me and you haven't had sight for a long time, you know how to clean. There are techniques that you can use, and I can't speak for all of the blind people out there, and I'm not speaking I'm not accusing all of the sighted people of anything either. But a lot of times I'll find stuff dirty and my cousin will swear it's clean. My sighted cousin. And I'll give you an example. One time we were doing dishes. I was rinsing them and she was washing them. And I found a dish that felt kind of greasy. And so I just reached over and put it back in her water. And she was like, I just cleaned that. And I was like, well, you're going to clean it again because it feels disgusting. It doesn't feel clean. So I made her clean it again. And the same thing happened when we were moving my bookshelf into my room. She dusted it, but I still felt dust, and I made her dust it again. Anyway, how you clean if you're blind is you learn pattern techniques. It's called patterning. You learn patterning techniques. And what that is you basically feel around the area that you're going to clean. Let's just say that you're going to clean a sink. So you take your rag in one hand and your other hand is free, so you use your free hand to feel around the sink and feel where all the dirty stuff is. And you follow your free hand with the rag. What I do sometimes is I'll put a little bit of water in the sink and I'll put the cleaning stuff, whatever I'm using, in the sink, and then I'll do it that way. Or I'll just spray it in the sink a lot and use the patterning technique. You can use that to clean just about every surface. Shelves, tables, counters, TVs, anything. Telling bottles apart is a little bit different because a lot of them look alike. So there are certain things that you can do. There's a thing called the pen friend, and you can buy labels for it. And what you can do is you can basically record your voice, like you hold the pen over the label and you record your voice, and when you hold the pen over the label, your voice tells you what the label says, and then you just take off the label. It looks like a sticker, one of those little bitty tiny round stickers, and you just basically tear the sticker off and stick it on a magnet or whatever, or on the bottle if you wanted. And anytime you want to know what that bottle says, then you can just put the pen up to it and hold it, like turn it on and hold it there, and it'll read it. Honestly, those pens kind of look like a vibrating pen, if you know what I'm talking about. They had those pens in the late 90s, early 2000s, well, early to late 90s, maybe even early 2000s. But that's kind of what they look like, but they don't have, like, the cartridge thing in the bottom. Like, there's really nothing there. And, you can, label different types of items with that. Or if you want to keep using the same bottle over and over and over and you know Braille, then you can put a Braille label on that bottle and you'll know what it looks like. Or what I do is I organize my bottles a certain way. I know where things are in the kitchen, for instance. I know where the Windex is. I try to buy bottles that don't look alike. I try to buy things that smell different from other things so I don't mix those up. Those are just a few options. There are several different ones, I'm sure, and you'll have to find the one that works right for you. But yeah, if you lose your sight, you can still clean your house. I know how to vacuum, I know how to dust, I know how to clean glass surfaces, I know how to clean dishes. I can keep house. My mom taught me most of that growing up because she told me, okay, here's the deal, guys. My mom used to do home health, which is where you go in and you clean people's houses, basically. And she told me that I was going to learn how to clean house because she didn't want to come home from cleaning houses all day and have to clean her own house. So if I was going to be home, I was going to learn how to clean house. So that's how I learned how to clean house. And plus she said it was a skill that I needed to know. And you know what? She was right. It was a skill that I needed to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video enough to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're brand new. I do Living Blind videos every day on Friday, and the rest of the week I do daily vlogs. Unless there's some reason why I can't film. And in the event that happens, I'll let you know. Like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter. Both of these things are Steffi2010, and if you're lucky enough to follow me on Twitter, or if you do follow me on Twitter, then you'll see when I post all the latest videos. Ring that notification bell, make sure it's set to all notifications. Comment if you have something to say. Let's help each other. Let's be a little more interactive. I like that. That's the other reason I wanted to do a live show. I'll see you guys tomorrow.